What's up, everybody? This is not a video I expected to make today. I thought I would be making it tomorrow, but I decided that there's enough news now. We need to get this video out of the way right now, and also I want to scream a bit, and normally I would wait till night. Yeah, I don't want to do that when I'm going to be a little bit angry, because right here, right now, we are about to go to both ends of the spectrum when it comes to what the Edmonton Oilers are doing. Me obviously being a fan of this team, it's been a very stressful past couple of days. We are going to start off with the horribleness that has came out. I kind of mentioned this in my last video. Yeah, no qualifying offers have been handed out to the following players on the Edmonton Oilers: Nolan Vesey, Agnes Redmond, Ryan Mantha, Connor Hebig, I want to say it is, Logan Day. We'll get to the other three here in a minute. But with those 5 players there, yeah, I didn't expect them to get qualifying offers. Redmond's aging. The other guys just haven't been really impressive, haven't really been anything. We cleared them out. We bring in some new guys. I think that could be a nice little touch-up for the organization. Just a little brush off and maybe bring in some new guys. Then we get to Matt Benning. Now, Matt Benning, a couple years ago, was a free agent signing, and you know what? He came in, and he made the best of a bad situation. He has been playing on the Edmonton Oilers, of course, and that wasn't always the funnest thing to do. He came on, he's been a right-hand defender for us, but I do understand why the organization are not qualifying him. I did say on Twitter, I think the better move would have been to qualify and then flip him, because even if you do get like a 5th-round pick or so, you're still getting a 5th-round pick, and I don't think that that's as little as they would get for Benning. I think they could get more than that. But I'm just saying, in the grand retrospective of things, try and get something for them. And then these are the two that really make me angry. Ryan Kuffner and Andreas Athanasiou. Meaning we just gave up 2 second-round picks and got back 11 NHL games. So here's the thing, right? I do know that there's an argument going around that we are in. We're in a flat cap era. We can't bring back Athanasiou. Listen, first off, if we can't bring him back, okay, I understand that. But what you could do is qualify him and then trade him off. And maybe if you can't recoup everything, maybe you're able to recoup something. Ryan Kuffner, of course, he's not a major piece. The only reason I included him last was because he was the other piece in this trade, meaning we literally got back nothing in that deal. We gave up 2 second-round picks for nothing. I just think that was kind of, Ken Holland's last parting gift with the Red Wings. But the point is that you have Andreas Athanasiou, a fast, skilled player, and you gave him 11 games and said you don't like that and then got rid of him after you gave up 2 second-round picks for him. This is the bad type of moves I was scared about when I heard Ken Holland would be the GM. I saw what type of moves he was making in Detroit. You've seen it for almost a decade there. Almost a decade in Detroit. He was making very questionable moves. We brought him in, and since he's been brought in, he's done some solid things for the organization. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say when it is. He has been able to restructure a fairly solid bottom 6. Great job by him. He has signed Zach Kassian to $3.5 million a year, and then traded out 2 second-round picks for Athanasiou and then let him go for nothing. I would much rather have qualified him and then have him take a qualifying offer or something. But listen, the Oilers have to have something up their sleeve. They do. Because if they do not have, and I swear to God, if they come out of this free agency with Jacob Markstrom, I'm going to be angry. Unless they trade away Koskinen, of course. But if they just go sign another goalie, invest all that money in the goaltending, and then just let Athanasiou walk, I'm, seriously, that is not a good idea. But you know what? We've talked enough about negatives. Let's go to the positives here for a moment. By the way, the draft is still going on in the background. Edmonton has made a couple picks. They made a trade. I'm saving anything that has to do with the draft until tomorrow, in which I'm going to make a in-depth video on all the draft prospects. As a matter of fact, giving you a little bit of a preview, I've gotten all that down on the draft picks the Oilers have made so far, the 2 guys they've gotten, and I'm about to go work on the 3rd one here momentarily. But let's talk about Jiri Puljujarvi. Jiri Puljujarvi is home, ladies and gentlemen. The former third overall pick in the 2016 draft, which you can argue that Matthew Tkachuk was a lot better. Doesn't matter. Jiri Puljujarvi's back. He's on a 2-year deal with a $1.175 million AAV. Now, with Jiri Puljujarvi, I have mixed opinions. On one hand, even though he has not shown everything the Oilers thought they were getting when they drafted him, I think that there's still potential there. I think Jiri Puljujarvi still has the skill set to put it together and do something. And that's mainly because the moment he left the organization, he went over to Finland and he played incredibly. So I don't fully know if the problem with Jiri Puljujarvi was Jiri Puljujarvi. I think that it was a organizational problem. He was not being played consistently in the NHL. He was really kind of wavering. He was going up and down. They weren't putting him in a right spot. He was angry with the organization. He did not want to return to the Oilers. So he goes off to Finland. I don't have his exact numbers, but I do remember all I heard was, oh my god, Jiri Puljujarvi has played great over in Finland. So, he's back now. He's going to be back on the Oilers. I think if you put him in the right role, this could be successful. Do I think he could end up being an elite first liner? I might sound like a madman. I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility. By the way, he's the 4th overall pick in 2016, not 3rd. They had the 4th pick and Pierre-Luc Dubois was number 3, but it doesn't... Water under the bridge, folks. But Jiri Puljujarvi here, do I think he can be a first liner? Possibly. I mean, listen, unless you wait way too long, potential doesn't fade that quickly. You know, and what I mean by that is this: it's different from a Griffin Reinhart. Griffin Reinhart did not have the potential to begin with. I don't think it was a questionable pick. Nail Yakupov didn't have the potential to begin with. He looked great on the offset, but there were already so many questions. With Jiri Puljujarvi, even when he fell to 4, people still saw that he had a lot of potential. I look at what he did over in Finland. I see potential. I think Jiri Puljujarvi could still be a top 6 forward for the Oilers, and I think that putting him with McDavid at some point this year might be a good idea. Now, the only problem I have is, my gosh, we have a lot of right wingers now. Think about it. We have Zach Kassian. We have Kailer Yamamoto. We have Josh Archibald. We have Alex Chiasson. Now we have Jiri Puljujarvi. We've got Chris Russell as a depth guy. What are we going to do with that? Are we going to be moving Kailer Yamamoto over to the left wing, which may make sense? Are we going to go with a... Are we going to go... Because I'm thinking about what the top 6 could look like without Athanasiou. I originally had Athanasiou up with McDavid, but if he's gone, is our top 6 next year going to feasibly look like on the top line Nugent Hopkins alongside of McDavid and blank, and then we're going to go with a Yamamoto, Draisaitl, Kassian line? So is Puljujarvi going to get that top line spot? I mean, honestly, if Kailer Yamamoto is going to move to the left wing possibly, and the reason I say that is because when I think about Archibald, I think about a pure right winger. When I think about Chiasson, I think about a pure right winger. Same thing with Puljujarvi, same thing with Kassian. I think there's more flexibility with Yamamoto. I feel like out of everybody, he's the one guy that could transfer, so if you want to transfer him over, then you do have a hole at right wing. And I don't think that Archibald or Chiasson is your answer. So either you go out and sign somebody, or you let Jiri Puljujarvi run with it. I am going to be interested to see what they do, but having Jiri Puljujarvi I think is good, as long as they use him right. And using him the wrong way may be putting him in a bottom 6 role. I think you need to try and just excel the offense that he brings to the table, and put him alongside of a guy that can get things going like McDavid, and see if you can spark him that way. I think that confidence is a major part of this game. You just re-induced his confidence. His confidence, I think, is back after being in Finland. Put him with McDavid. Let's see what happens. And put him with a coach like Tippett. You know, maybe there's more defensive structure to be gained. Who knows? But I think bringing Jiri Puljujarvi back only means good things. I'm excited to have him back. Let's just hope that they use him right, you know? Let's just hope that they put him in the right role. Let's hope that his numbers show his success. Thank you all for watching this video, which was on two majorly different spectrums. What is your opinion on all of this? Do you like the fact that Jiri Puljujarvi is coming back to the Edmonton Oilers? Do you not like it? Do you like the fact that they traded away I feel like nobody's going to like the fact that they traded 2 second-round picks away for absolutely nothing. But hey, you know, if you like it, give me a reason down below. We can have a nice little debate about that. Thank you all for watching so much. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Later today, there is so many trades, so much things happening that I will definitely be making a video about the 2nd round through 7th round of the draft once it ends at like 9:30 tonight. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all on the next one, and I'm out. Goodbye for now. If my button will work.